Hello, it's Chris here from Inform Software with a quick overview of Inform for Transport. So on the left-hand side here, you can see we've got an administration portal, and this is where your company administrators can log in and configure the system for your drivers out in the field. On the right-hand side, I've got in this case, a Zebra TC device. And if I open that up and open the Informed app, you can see I've got a variety of applications from accident forms to timesheets, vehicle checks, and if I open up the proof of delivery, there's a number of ways of completing these, but in this case, my driver's out of the field. I can enter a job number. That brings back the rest of the information about the job, the customer, address, date, etc. I can then go to my items for delivery, scan the barcode. In this case, because we're using a Zebra device, we use the laser scanner for quick and accurate scanning. That's brought back the information for this delivery. I can confirm that all 14 items were delivered, or if not, I can manage the exceptions by capturing a note from maybe my customer. I can then go and do my next item, etc., and very quickly capture in the field information around each delivery. And then at the end, I can maybe get my customer to sign, add some more information, and then ultimately submit this back into the field. Now, if the app is offline, then we'll cache that in the outbox. I can do a part complete and save it as a draft. I can check here on my sent items that this user has got a history of all my items that I've been sent. So if I put on my administrator hat back in the office, I can click back on the reporting menu here, and I can see that this user, this date and time, we capture the location as well where we can, and I've got all the relevant information safely back in the Inform portal. Now that data can then be pushed back to third-party systems, maybe SAP or Microsoft Dynamics, Salesforce.com, SharePoint, etc. We've got integration links back into all kinds of systems as well. Perhaps if I go back into the apps menu here, I may want to change what this proof delivery app looks like. I can also create new ones as well. So using a simple business-friendly drag and drop interface, I can see here at the moment, my proof delivery application goes through some job information, which you can see here where I look up the job data. And if I simply wanted to, at completion, get a photograph of what I've delivered, I can scroll down this list here, take my camera control, drop it in the completion menu here, and say, please take a photo of a delivery. I can choose a resolution. There's all kinds of things I can do with that. But to cut a long story short, I can then publish the next version of this app. You can see here I'm now on version 11, and if I sync this device and open up my proof of delivery and go to my completion section, as well as capturing the customer signature and the note, you can see I then have an option of taking a photograph as well, which will be stored and integrated back into my third-party systems. Now, as well as taking what we call a blank app to do a proof of delivery, I may want to have this data driven. So in some cases, customers want to extract information from their systems. Here I've got a simple spreadsheet which says, yeah, I've got two drivers, driver one and driver two. I've got some information which I'd like to pre-populate the proof delivery form. So what I do is take this feed maybe on a daily basis, update my jobs information here, and then my drivers in the field, instead of starting in the apps menu, when they log in, they'll be taken to the jobs menu. And you can see here how customer AB properties is first on the list. If I tap on this as a user, this then substitutes all the values of the text in my field here and substitute those values, making it quick and easy and accurate for me in the field. I then choose on my particular item. It's pre-populated for me. I know there's 14 items, and again, I can confirm they've been delivered correctly or not. Finally, if back in the office, if I want to send updates to my users, I can also push notifications out from headquarters here. So In this example, I have a daily vehicle check, and I've created a job to say, send it out to all my transport users at 8 o'clock every day, send them a reminder to say, please fill in your vehicle check, make sure we're compliant. And back in the app here, I get a notification, a push notification, just like you get a news flash or anything. It buzzes in my pocket, I tap on the notification, that takes me in to fill, in this case, it's a vehicle check, it could be anything. And back in the office here, I can see who's been compliant and who hasn't. So I sent this notification out to this user, it was opened at this date and time, I've got the completed record of their completion, and I can pretty quickly filter to say which users haven't filled them in, send them a reminder, and make sure as an organization I'm compliant. So that's a quick introduction to what we can do in the transport and logistics industry. There's a lot more to talk through. Very happy to create custom demos, so get in touch and we look forward to taking this further.